This is MeshCast, where we separate verified evidence from hype. Today, OpenAI published 10 solved math problems that humans have been stuck on for decades. And the model that solved them, an internal system called Astra, hasn't shipped to you or me yet. Half the internet instantly decided Astra is GPT-6. So we pulled every claim out of the video, checked it against the actual record, and marked what's confirmed, what's plausible, and what's invented. Full disclosure up front, this source video is sponsored and it sells the creator's own platform. We'll come back to that. Let's dig in.
Here's the core claim, and it's real. On August 1st, OpenAI published 10 advances in mathematics and theoretical computer science, credited to an internal version of its next major model, Astra. The problems are not homework. One constructs a non-sofic group, a question open since 1999. Another disproves Connie's rigidity conjecture, posed in 1980. Then, sphere packing in high dimensions, coding theory, quantum complexity, lattice cryptography, and 3 Erdős problems. Every one of the 10 was formalized in Lean 4, a proof assistant that checks each logical step, and the certificates were published on GitHub under an open license, next to a roughly 249-page manuscript. That's all verified. Now the number everyone latched onto. OpenAI says the tokens needed to find all 10 solutions cost roughly $2,000 at sole API rates, for math that stood unsolved for decades. But the video correctly flags the fine print. That figure only covers the successful runs. It skips every failed attempt, and it includes not 1 cent of training cost. Building the thing that can do this costs a number with a lot more zeros. The $2,000 is the marginal cost of research-grade reasoning, once the model already exists. The video got that nuance right, and honestly, that's a sign it's doing its homework. And this isn't Astra's first result. Back in May, OpenAI reported an internal model disproved the Erdős unit distance conjecture, a problem that had stood for about 80 years. That's real. And the video describes how Astra works. It doesn't just answer you. It runs research on itself, spawning parallel attempts and checking them against each other, grinding on one problem for hours, sometimes days. That matches the reporting about a model family built for long-running multi-agent tasks. Verified, directionally. Here's the video's strongest point, and it's exactly right. OpenAI called Astra their next major model. It did not call it GPT-6. No release date, no pricing, no model card, and it still has to pass a US government security review before any public rollout. So the claim that Astra equals GPT-6 is a leap the internet made, not one OpenAI made. Everything past that sentence, the fall release date, the leaked benchmark table with exact numbers, is invented. One genuine slip though. The video calls a Mistral model Leanstral. It's actually Leanstra. Minor, but a miss. The competitive claims check out too. Claude Opus 5 shipped in late July, replacing Opus 4.8, close to Fable 5's intelligence at half the price, and Mythos 5 still leads on cybersecurity. Verified. The GPT 5.6 deletions are real, and OpenAI's own system card classifies that as severity level 3, the highest tier they've observed. And the Sora numbers are real. The standalone app was killed in March, burning an estimated $15 million a day against barely $2 million in lifetime revenue. All confirmed. The EU AI Act claim is right with a nuance. High-risk compliance was pushed from August of this year to December of next year, and general-purpose model rules have been live since last August, with enforcement powers kicking in this month. That all checks out. But here's the part I want you to hold at arm's length. This video is sponsored. The creator sells his own AI platform, AI Master, and runs a paid ad for another product, Helio, in the middle of the video. To his credit, he says it outright. Treat this as me pitching my own thing. But that means the person telling you the math is real is also selling you a subscription. The facts check out. The sales pitch is the part to question. So here's the bottom line. This is a high-integrity video. The headline math story is real and genuinely important, and the central skeptical argument that Astra equals GPT-6 is a leap the internet made, not OpenAI, is correct and well-sourced. The errors are minor,
the lean stroll name slip, and a few competitor numbers I couldn't fully confirm. The biggest caveat is the sponsorship. The facts are verified, but the person delivering them has something to sell you. Separate the proof from the pitch.
That's the episode. The math is real. The model is real. The GPT-6 leap is not OpenAI's claim. It's the internet's. And in a story full of verified facts, the thing to be most careful about is the sponsor. If this breakdown helped, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next MeshCast. Stay sharp.